Q&A time again, and today we're going in on hormone panels. So you guys asked me these questions, so I'm going to go ahead and answer a lot of these questions on these videos because I know other people can benefit. So let's jump on into this. So first question, how do I go about getting my panels done? I don't even know where to start. Advice. So I would recommend, well, first off, talk to your primary. It's not going to be a guarantee that your primary doctor is going to order all of the panels that you should be getting. They'll just do something very basic. So you can try to talk to your primary, but it's not a guarantee that they're going to test everything. The next thing, you know, most women will talk to their OBGYN about this because, of course, OBGYNs, they should know about hormones. But from my experience with some of my clients who they went to their OBGYN, they did not test all the panels that we needed. Now, if that's the situation you're in, I would recommend going outside of all that. They have some online resources where you can get your panels done. I'll list them down below. Or also too, going to a clinic that does HRT, hormone replacement therapy. That would probably be a good place to start. And you know, one of those places that's local in your area. I mean, they're everywhere because those places should be running all of the panels that you're going to need. Question 2, what hormone panel should I get? Okay, so there's a lot of panels and I'll be here a while if I list each and every individual panel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put all the panels listed down below in this video, so down below in the caption. But you're going to want to get a thyroid panel, sex hormone panel, vitamin D, DHEA, complete metabolic panel, a complete blood count panel, and of course there are little individual panels that fall under those categories, so I will list those down below this video. When is the best time to get my panels done? So I would get them done fasted first thing in the morning. Now for the ladies out there, of course, if you're looking at sex hormones, you want to try to get this done in your luteal phase, so days 19 to 22 of your menstrual cycle. Okay, next question. My OBGYN said I don't need all those panels done, but I want to do this the right way. How can I go about getting all the panels that you recommend done? Okay, so I already covered this in my first question, but again, I would go either look online. They have, you know, great places online where you can go, you can pick out your panels, but unfortunately you're going to have to pay out of pocket, or go to a HRT clinic, hormone replacement therapy, just to get your blood panels done. And they're everywhere. Okay, so that would be my advice. Your thoughts on HRT? I'm kind of on the fence about it. All right, so as far as HRT stands for hormone replacement therapy. I personally think it can better someone's quality of life, and if it can better your quality of life, why not do it? Especially, you know, as us women and even men, you know, as we age, our hormones do naturally decline. So there's nothing wrong with getting on HRT that are going to keep your hormone panels up in a healthy range so you can feel good. So I'm all for it. I have no problem with it at all. Some other people may disagree, but it is what it is. If it helps your quality of life, do it. Is there any prepping that I need to do before getting my panels done? As far as prepping, so I would recommend going fasted, of course, but as far as your thyroid panels, what I would do is I would actually cut out any supplement that contains biotin, and usually this is in a lot of our multivitamins, and I would cut this out about, I would say, 2 to 3 days before going to get your panels done. If you're someone who, let's say you are on thyroid medication, what I would recommend you do is probably not take your thyroid medication the morning of you going in to get your panels done. But I would consult with your doctor first to see, do they want to see those panels without you taking that medication or with you taking that medication? Because of course it can skew things, and every doctor is different and they may be looking at different things. Let's see. Next question. Once I get my panels back and I don't know how to read them, what do I do? Okay, so you can consult with a doctor. Okay, number one, so a doctor who knows how to read these kind of panels. So naturopathic, functional medicine, those are probably going to be the two best kind of doctors that I would recommend you go to. Or you can even send them to me. So I do read hormone panels. I do know how to read hormone panels. You can send them to me. I do offer a consulting service for that. So completely up to you. Last question, I believe. Yep, last question. I got my panels back. How would I know if I'm estrogen dominant? All right. So when it comes to estrogen dominance, the thing is you cannot just look at estrogen and progesterone and be like, oh, I look like I'm estrogen dominant because it's higher than my progesterone. That's probably usually going to always be the case in most situations. But the thing is that you're going to want to perform the ratio test between estrogen and progesterone. There is an online calculator that you can use for that. All you need is the values from your lab panels and fill that in. And then of course, that calculator is going to spit out a number to you once you put it in. And if you happen to be below 100, you're estrogen dominant. If you're above 500, you're progesterone dominant. If you're between the ranges of 100 to 500, you're good to go. You have no estrogen dominance. So that wraps up Q&A on hormone panels. And of course, if you guys have any questions, please shoot me a DM.